So we have understood what electronegativity is, what are the factors that affect electronegativity. Now let us discuss about the trends and variations in electronegativity of elements when we move across a period and down a group. So first let us take across a period. First let us take across a period. Across a period. So when you move across a period, what is happening, my dear students? Atomic size is decreasing, isn't it? And the nuclear charge is increasing. And both of these changes are good for electronegativity, because if atomic size decreases, the nuclear strength is increasing. That means the nuclear strength is increasing. If the nuclear charge increases, that means the nuclear strength is increasing. And by both of these changes, the resultant is the nuclear strength, increase in the nuclear strength. And when there is an increase in the nuclear strength, that means the tendency to attract electrons will increase. So that's why when moving across a period, electronegativity increases. And you can remember this by a very simple concept, that electronegativity is the tendency, you know the definition. Electronegativity is the tendency to attract electrons, to attract the shared pair of electrons in a molecule. And what kind of elements attract electrons? Definitely non-metals. So when we move across a period, we are moving towards the non-metals, isn't it? We are moving from metals to non-metals. And you know that metals are electropositive. They have the tendency to lose electron. And non-metals are electronegative. That is, they have the tendency to attract electrons. So definitely we are moving from electropositive to electronegative elements. So electronegativity is going to increase definitely. And what is the reason behind that? The reason is the decrease in atomic size and increase in nuclear charge. Now let us talk about what happens when we move down a group. What happens when we move down a group? When we move down a group, we notice that there is increase in the atomic size. So which is against electronegativity. See, if atomic size increases, electronegativity is going to decrease. But hold on, there is an increase in nuclear charge as well. So now you can argue, sir, nuclear charge increases, that means the nuclear pull increases. When the nuclear pull increases, that means the tendency to attract electrons increases. But my dear students, we should always have this notion, this concept in our head, that when we are talking about group, increase in atomic size always overweights the increase in nuclear charge. Why? Because the atomic size is increasing due to the addition of shells. To no matter how stronger your nucleus is becoming, for each successive steps, for each successive periods, when you move down a group, due to the addition of shells, the shells are moving away from the nucleus. No matter how stronger the nucleus is becoming, the shells are moving away from the nucleus, and that is why the atomic size increases no matter what happens to the nuclear charge. So in a nutshell, we can say the increase in the atomic size overpowers or overweights the increase in the nuclear charge when we move down a group. So we will not take a nuclear charge into consideration when we are talking about the variation in electronegativity when we are down a group. So due to the increase in atomic size, the shells are moving away. That means the nucleus can't attract the electrons of the outermost shell easily towards itself. That means the nucleus is losing the tendency to attract electrons towards itself. So that means electronegativity decreases. okay, decreases down again. Clear?